Baruch Hashem, Rabbeinu is a lot greater than the Shul in Me'asharim, and then Nachlas Chen, then Rabbi Shlomo Shik, then Rav Berland, then he's bigger than all of us put together.
Right.
Okay, the point is that Rabbeinu gave the Kodesh Baruch Hu a guarantee that he will fix the whole world. The whole world. Which means he has to be able to fix, the fans of ZZ Top. All right, they don't respond to the same stimuli, as somebody who is going to Mass Sharim, has never seen. They're both Yidden. They both have to be. They need their correction. They need their, He's supposed to fix, the deadheads, the way that the pundits of the New York Times. Rabbeinu has his own. He has. Maybe you want to close the door for the.
You cold?
First of all, I'm cold, but secondly, the buses is. So.
We got a free air conditioning outside today.
Yes. So the reason why David is so fired up with this, because it's matim to him right now.
David. Okay.
David is so excited by that because it's matim to him right now. It fits where he is. So it's wonderful. It's gewalt. I for instance, I can't take it. I can't take this kind of
No, but you were in the breast of the Kollel.
Again, I don't know if you're going to stay there. It doesn't matter. The Rebbe takes you and he puts you where you are, and he has all kinds. He has all kinds. He even has a whole group. The only thing that you can do is dance and jump on cars. He has, and not only this, but those people are the biggest distributors of Rabbeinu than anybody. And they made everybody in Israel aware of Rabbeinu before anybody else. Suddenly with the graffiti, with the nananach, all over the country, nobody knew what it was. But I'm saying in the 90s, nobody knew what is this.
I was here in the 90s.
And this is each one there is, and there is a group of people, that for them, Aaron Pinchas is the right thing. Why? Because that's who they need at a specific point in time. There were guys that learned with me, that Baruch Hashem, the minute I saw that Kenan they already along the way, I sent them on, go to a blazer, go to somebody that can really, I'm not preparing. I'm not running for president. I'm not making a mamlocha for myself. I'm just a pundit. I'm just somebody who's giving over whatever it is that I got. While struggling with my own, issues. I just like you. I take one step forward, 2 steps backwards, 5 steps backwards, get up again. And start over again. But that's it. That's and give it over. And I'm growing, just like everybody else. I have my own style. I have my own whatever it is. But I don't kid myself, into thinking that I represent anything else than just a specific tool that the Rebbe uses in order to give over, his limudim. And not only this, but with this limudim that we're learning together, what we're doing actually is we are putting Rabbeinu into us. We're putting the Rebbe into us. We're being mekasher to the Tzadik. with these limudim, we don't understand what we're talking about here. We don't know what this is. But we learn it, we learn it with this, we put it in our mind, we hardwire it in our minds, and our minds become an antenna, which is misugul to avoid this Hashem, and as Rav Nosson Bimans told me many years ago, he says the entire Likutei Moharan is nothing but a shoehorn to get Rabbeinu into us. Rabbeinu is a lot greater than that. The Likutei Moharan, a lot greater than that. Reb Shmuel Hovitz talks about he brings a raya from Kisvei Arizal. He says that all the lights, when you start learning Etz Chaim, so you're talking about the lights that come out of the upper persona of Adam Kadmon. That's the Keser in all the Oilers, beyond the Tzilus. So it starts talking about the lights that come out. It starts by the light that come out of the proverbial ears of Adam Kadmon, and they go along the jaw, and they meet at the corners of the mouth, Kaviyachol, and so forth and so on, and then they go up the nose and down the throat, and when they finish all the lights and whatever it is that these things mean, the very, very beginning of Etz Chaim. That's the beginning of this. So you're talking about the most sublime lights there is, period. But that's the lights that are coming out of Adam Kadmon. Adam Kadmon itself is way beyond the lights that come out of him. So the Torahs that come out of Rabbeinu, it's the lights that come out of Rabbeinu. Rabbeinu himself is way beyond the Torahs. Befrat, the Likutei Moharan is the Rebbe's Nigla. It's not in the Rebbe's Drasha or the Rebbe's Nistar. This is the Rebbe's Nigla. Where he has his tools, and the way that you know that it is right for you at any given moment in time is that you feel comfortable. You feel, that's my thing. This is my thing. Belongs to me. I'm comfortable. I feel heimish. I feel drawn. I feel alive. I feel, yeah, right, okay, good. I like it. That's it. And with this, the Rebbe gets into you. Because the mila of getting close to the Tzadik is greater than all the Torahs and all the eitzes and everything that you can do in this world. Getting closer to the Tzadik is greater than all of them put together. In Olam Hazeh and Kal V'chomer in Olam Haba. So that's all we are. We attempt to get close to the Tzadik. And the thing which is so important to understand, and it is the cardinal Nakuda, is that the biggest trick the Sitra Achra has ever done is with Yoshka. Because what they did was they took the Nekudas Tzadik and they put it into this. So what it does is when you speak to Yidden about the Tzadik, you say, "Whoa, that sounds awfully like like them," and it sounds like a Pikorsis. It sounds like a Avodah Zarah. What is this? Only that 2 points the people don't think. A, what the Olam calls tzaddikim, like the Hasidim with the Rebbe's or whatever it is basically very, very close in concept to their their Rebbe came to the world ready. They have this mashal that that you climb a mountain, Baruch for 70 years, and at the age of 70 you reach a summit and you see a baby there. He says, how did the baby come? It takes 70 years to climb. He says, he was born there. That's the Rebbe. He was born. He comes to this world ready. No. That's all the Chassidim. The Rebbe from the moment go, he was.
They think like that.
Yeah, that's the way they talk. That's the way this.
He's already becomes a Rebbe. But he's born already. He's going to be the Rebbe.
Whatever it is. I mean, and this is Lemaisa. Foreign concept. I don't want to call it, a harsh name, but this is what it is. It's a foreign concept. Luckily, the other attribute is okay. It's al Torah. Because what Oise Ish, the two faults, as one of them is that he was milchatchila created different. That's the first kfira. The second one is that it's not al Torah. Just machavek the ganze Torah. So that's them. By us, what they're doing with the musig of tzaddik is about why is he a tzaddik, what makes him a tzaddik. It's the same as Yimach Shema B'Zichrei. You're claiming he was. So you're not saying that he was, that he was the son of God. What you're saying is basically that. Nevertheless, he has a different kind of trick, just like nepotism. His father was, his grandfather was, whatever it is. Whatever it is. I mean, all this has a lot to do with it and everything. But B'kitzur, they get away with it. They have the theory that as long as you take a melech, even if you take a stick, they say B'Shem Baal Shem Tov. I don't know what the see whether Hashem ever said it. You take a stick and it becomes. I don't know how many. There were 23 kings. The Tzatzim of David HaMelech. Of them, I think only 7 were Elech. 7 out of 23. So if the theory is whoever did you put a king become an innocent tzaddik, what happened to the others? It's a shtus. It's a shtus. If you read Sichos Haran, you read Chayei Haran, you see that the madrega of the tzaddik, and this is why the Iker Emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Emunah Tzadikim, is because all it talks about is how hard the Rebbe worked in order to become whoever it is he became. And it's written in a language that it's mamish difficult to tear yourself from the gashmis of saying, he's just a person, look at him. He had this learning disabilities, he fell 1,000 times a day. The main emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the Torah is if you learn Torah and you serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu with everything you got, you become that. You become that. You become that which the world was created for. Nase Adam Nemar Ba'avurecha. You're not the son of God that was born from a woman who was impregnated with her ear, and you're not some kind of an astronaut that was, an alien, that was dumped on the top of a mountain. It takes 7 years to climb. You work every single step of the way. In order, and this is the main avodah. This is the main avodah. Whereas the Kutim Maran Torah Chafei. This is the main avodah. The main avodah of our avodah is to miskaref to the tzaddik and to create a bond of love with the tzaddik until we're going to turn into his mahos. That our emunah in him will be so strong that we'll become one with him. This is what the Rabbeinu says, Eretz Ocheres Yeshveh. That's what we're looking for. Then this is what it means, kamoni mamish. This is what it means, kamoni mamish. Kamoni mamish means you being who you are and putting everything that you got into it. And sometimes everything you got is pathetic. Like in my case. But it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing really starts. No change can really start seriously until you're comfortable with who you are. Remember, he asked me, maybe you have more self-confidence. Who says you need self-confidence? You don't have self-confidence, means you don't need it. Self-confidence is built with deeds. You do. You're successful. Your system learns. Your internal system learns. Yeah, I can do. Okay, good. That's it. There's nothing else to it. There's no tricks. There's no courses. There's nothing. And right now you don't need it. You don't have it. They're perfect for what you need to do right now. Just remember, Tzadik, Shem Yazon.